Hello guys, so a few of you have said yeah, videos are good, but how do you play the game? So I am going to do a tutorial session. I'm not too sure how long it's going to go for, but we will do HearthStone. I've set up a new account for HearthStone Learning, so we can literally just go from start to finish. So this is going to be just a quick intro to the game. Basically, the aim of the game, I guess, is it's a strategy based game, and it's a card strategy based game. So, you know, a lot of people argue that, oh yeah, you know, if you buy loads of decks you will win. That's not the case. I can assure you that you know, it helps to have good cards, but you can do perfectly well with the basic cards that you get. And I'll show you that. I'll show you how far we can get with just using basic cards. So I will get us into the game. So yeah, so it's a strategy based game, and the aim is really to get as much value for your cards as possible on each turn, and that may mean trying to minimize any spare crystals that you have at the end, or coins that you use to play each turn. And what I mean by that is that each turn you get an extra coin, and each card has a value. So you'll get cards that are worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you'll have cards that will give you extra coins to use that turn or for next turn. You'll have other cards that will enable you to play more because they reduce the value of other cards that you can do. But basically, you need to, each turn you get an extra coin, which means you can play a better card or more cards that turn, which I hope makes sense, and hopefully will make sense when we're doing it. So that's the aim, really, strategy based. As the turns go forward, you get more value for your cards, and then the aim is to basically destroy and annihilate your opponent. So we're just going to I've just literally, as I said, I've got a new account, so we're just going to click in. I've called it HearthStone Learning, so HS Learning. So when you start the game, this is what you'll get. So it's a new account that I've done for this video. So we load in, and this is all looking all nice and special, glowy. Oh, it's doing something, and boom, here we are. Exciting, free cards. Ooh, new challenger. Okay, so this is literally start off. Hello, dude. Play minions and use them to attack Hogger. Deal enough damage and you win. So this is our life down here. That's how much health we've got. That's how much health he's got. These is where our cards come from. This is the mana crystals that allows us to play the cards. So he's played this. So we've got this. It's a 1 cost crystal. We've got 1, therefore we can play it. That's our crystal played. Is he going to let us do anything? No. And then when you finish, when you've played your card and there's nothing else, he's asleep, you have to wait. When you play a card, unless it's a charge, you have to wait till next turn. So it's telling me to end turn, so we're going to end the turn. So he's had his go, and he's attacked with this into here. And he's now got 2 crystals. He's before us. So we've got our 2 crystals next. So here we go. So we've got this one. Okay, so we're going to play that. So before I go too far, so we've got 2 crystals. So if we had 2 of these, 1/1, we could play 2 more. But it's a cost 2, so we can play that. Now if we left that, he could kill that, so we're not going to do that. We're going to kill that, which now means you've got a nice clear board coming up, and it's telling me to end our turn, so I'll end our turn. And while he's sort of mucking about. We've got little bits around the map you can click on. You start a little fire, and there you go. So here we go. We have got the cross list. So we've got just a 2 value crystal, which we've got a spare one now, but that's fine. So we're just going to go straight in for the kill that time. Because they're 1-1, we've got lots of health. He's only got 7. I mean, he could probably kill this, but then we can carry on. And we want to get this done. So it's telling me to end a turn, so I'm going to end a turn. I'm just going to check the recording and make sure we haven't got any. No, good. No frame rates. So I hope this is good, guys. I hope you are learning. I hope you're learning what to do. So here, again, 4 count 2, so we can play that. That's going to leave us 2 crystals, but we haven't got any other cards at the moment. That's a 5 value, but I'm going to be cheeky and ignore it and go straight for that. Usually you might attack that, but for the basis of this game, we've got to. We're outnumbering him, and next turn, if he hits us, we can kill. So we'll end turn there, and this really is just. Oh, look at that! Deal 4 damage, which he's done to us. That's not very nice, Mr. Hogger. Okay, this is exciting. So we can kill him outright, but we're not. We're going to be cheeky, so we're going to hit him first. And then we've got 5 crystals, and that's a 4 cost crystal card. Sorry. So we can use that, and you just literally. But all I'm doing is just clicking on it, and then dragging it, and then clicking again. Left mouse clicking. And boom, we have our first win for HearthStone Learning. Victory, yay! Oh, and some rewards. We've got bonus cards as well. Very exciting. So let's have a look. The journey begins. So now we have to progress through. So we've played against the Hogger, and the next thing we get to do is play Millhouse Manastorm. So we shall do that, and see where that ends up with us. So we are playing Millhouse Manastorm, and again, guys, this is what you get. This is the start of the game. Expend your mana each turn to crush this annoying gnome, and crush we shall is definitely the goal. Yeah, here we go. So we've got a starting hand this time, of these 2. Okay. Usually when you get into the game you can sort of swap these about, but we'll get to that. We're just doing basics. Okay, so yes, it's telling us we gain a mana crystal every turn. So this is a 1 cost. We have 1. Therefore we should play it. So we've got 27 health at the moment. He's got 20. So it's a little bit more improved since the last game that we played. So it's making it a little bit more tricky for us now. And it's telling us to end a turn. So we played a card, we end the turn, and then he's got his go with his cards and his mana crystals to spend. And hit that and you can do some stuff. Okay, so we've got 2 crystals. We can't play that because it's 4. We can't play that because it's 3. So we'll just play that. And then with our little Murloc Raider, we'll attack. And I'm literally just clicking, dragging and clicking. So stop. Millhouse is talking nonsense as usual. So he's done a spell that time, which dealt damage to all enemies. So he's killed one of our enemies. Right, okay, so here we can go for give our attack minions +1, or we can try and get some more cards. But I think we're going to go for, because it's a free cost, that's a free cost. We've got a choice now. We could do that, which is a spell, to get some bonus cards, or we could do that to boost our card that's on the table, and go for a bit of extra damage and give a bit more board control. So if he does another spell, we're not empty. So we're going to play that, which uses our free crystal allowance, and gives our minion a +1 attack, which is nice. So that's put us in a strong position now. And next turn we could perhaps fireball. You know, see, so he's done that, which has now killed one of our minions. But you know, we've still got him. So we can hit. We can do a fireball this time. Wow, impressive, guys. That's what we like. So he's going to draw 2 cards, which is the same spell we've got here, which we may do now because we're on 5. We're on 5 cost. So we can cast our spell, we can get some more cards, and then we can play a Bloodfen Raptor, and then we can attack with this card because he's already there. And remember, when we play a card, wait till the next turn. So he's now having a little snooze. And next turn, you know, we could be winning this. You know, he's only got 4 health left. We haven't taken any damage yet. He spoke too soon. We've taken damage, but here we go. So we've won this game, and that's it, guys. You know, you just sort of head into it, win. And it's really, you know, it's just to get you to grips with the mechanics of the game. Some more bonus cards, which is nice. And this really helps you, you know, gets the game mechanics under control, understand what you're doing, just learning to play. So I'm going to stop it there because I don't want to make this video too long. I wanted it to just be an initial video, but we will continue this until we get to the next part of the game. So I'm not going to go ahead. Every video will be a follow-on from this. So thanks, guys. I hope it's useful. Please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you find it useful. We haven't, and yeah. So thank you very much for listening. Hope it's good. I hope it helps you get into the game. I know it has me. I've really enjoyed playing HearthStone, and I have to say that when I got into the actual game, within the first 2 weeks, I was like, oh, so frustrated. But if you stick with it, it is good. It's a very good game. So thank you, guys, and there will be more from HearthStone Learning account. Cheers, bye.